The reason Chainlink could hit at least $1,000 this year. It's 2021 and the bull run is here. We're seeing absolutely crazy growth in the whole of the crypto space, with a massive run up in price recently for the total market cap of crypto, which is currently sitting at around $1.5 trillion. This is incredibly important because at around this time last month we were under $1 trillion and shows just how quickly the space has grown during the bull run. So many projects are seeing huge increases in gains as the bull run continues with full force, and it seems like there will be no end to it anytime soon. Most projects have at least 10x from the lows of March so far, triggered by the Bitcoin halving. After this event occurs, historically the bull run has been triggered, due to the supply shock in the space. This usually is followed by a massive increase in price, which culminates in a huge euphoric price movement at the peak of the run, which then triggers a bear market. It's predicted that this will most likely occur around September time this year. Smart investors will want to take profits on the way up and on the way down to minimise the risk of investment. In this video we're taking a look at Chainlink and why we believe it could hit $1,000 in this bull run. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. Chainlink is a project that has a very particular focus, which is interconnectivity. Chainlink is an extremely powerful blockchain protocol that is trying to solve one key issue in the crypto space, which is getting real-world data onto the blockchain. As standard, blockchain technology is incredibly secure and powerful because it is a closed loop and cannot be altered. Because it's verified from many parts of the network, once a block from the chain is verified and added, it cannot be altered. This form of technology is amazing, but it has a drawback in that it is a closed loop, which means that outside data cannot be brought onto the blockchain natively. This is an issue that most blockchain technologies suffer from and is something that Chainlink is aiming to solve for. Chainlink uses Oracle technology to bring real-world datasets onto the blockchain through the use of in and out ports, and the blockchain can then utilize these data streams for a variety of purposes. This is an incredible feature and unlocks a massive amount of utility for all protocols that Chainlink integrates with. The sheer amount of use cases for real-world market data to be used on the blockchain technology is vast, and we've already seen huge evidence that this is the case in the past year with DeFi protocols. The use case for Chainlink makes us extremely bullish on the protocol because it unlocks a crazy amount of potential. The power of Oracle technology unlocked the 2020 explosion of DeFi, or decentralized finance. DeFi is essentially a sphere of the crypto space that has recreated centralized finance ideas but in a decentralized ecosphere. The power of Chainlink has essentially allowed for this part of the cryptocurrency space to flourish and open up countless new use cases for blockchain technology to give value to users. There are more and more new ideas coming out of the DeFi space all the time, but some of the main use cases currently are DEXs, or decentralized exchanges, stablecoins, money lending and borrowing, yield farming and more. All these functionalities are made possible through the use of Oracle technology in order to track real-world data feeds for price action incredibly accurately, allowing for these technologies to become available. DEXs are one of the most prevalent benefactors of this new technology and are essentially decentralized exchanges. This means that anyone can connect their wallet to an interface without making an account or having any data about them being stored and exchange one token for another. The only cost that has to be paid is the fee for using whichever network the DEX is on. This method of private and decentralized exchange is becoming extremely popular since its emergence in the summer of 2020, with exchanges such as Uniswap and PancakeSwap seeing a massive amount of use as a result. These kinds of solutions to the issues that come with centralization are a massive deal, and are made possible through the use of technology such as Chainlink. Stablecoins are another advancement made possible by oracles, and they are essentially tokens that are pegged in a price to a fiat currency one for one, for example the dollar or the yuan. This means that they don't fluctuate in value but exist in the crypto space sphere and can be traded as if they were trading a fiat currency. This is a massive amount of value if you're looking to take some profits into a stable asset, or you're waiting with money on the sidelines in order to get a great entry point on a coin, but don't want to go through the process of on-ramping your fiat currency through an exchange at the same time. You can store your fiat as a stablecoin for whatever purpose you'd like. Stablecoins can also be lent to exchanges to earn interest rates between 8 to 12% per year, which is another great use case. Again, all of this is made possible because of the utility of Chainlink and its ability to track the value of an underlying currency in real time. Another new opportunity in the market is yield farming, which allows for users to lend their crypto to a liquidity pool which is then used by an exchange they are lending to facilitate the transactions on the protocol. The users can then earn extremely high APYs in return for the use of their cryptos, especially on new exchanges. This is further utility that is being created through the abilities of Chainlink's network. However, it's always important to do your own research before lending your crypto to any protocol, as there are still many scammers in the space and rug pulls are more common than you might believe. Please always be careful with who you send your crypto to. Online gambling is another sphere in the world that's seeing massive growth in recent years, and this is another place where Chainlink could provide value and utility. It's already integrated with Polygon, formerly Matic Network, for its use of verifiable RNG technology, or random number generation. This means that random numbers can be generated from a pool to fulfill a certain requirement, such as choosing lottery ball winners. The reason it's so powerful is because it can be verified on the blockchain as being legitimate and can add much more trust for use with users. Being able to verify the legitimacy of an outcome via the blockchain would give a massive amount of utility to users and providers alike. Other use cases for random number generation appear in the gaming sphere, where a number of outcomes need to be selected from in order to fulfill a function in the game. This may be what card you draw next in the card game, or what move an enemy might perform in the next turn. These are utilities that have already been capitalized on in a number of blockchain games, and shows that Chainlink is already being used by hundreds of projects for its utility. The adoption for Chainlink is one of the reasons that we're so bullish on it, and this adoption is likely to increase as institutional and retail money continues to flow into Chainlink. The sheer amount of integration that Chainlink is seeing within the cryptosphere is an incredible sign that it could potentially be a top 3 project in the future. To use Chainlink, all of these projects will need to hold and maintain positions of Chainlink to use its functionality, and as the whole crypto space continues to see an increased flow of capital, so will all the projects using the protocol. When they grow, they'll have to grow their bags of Chainlink to scale their protocols, which will in turn cause Chainlink to increase in value. The network effect of not only Chainlink but the cryptocurrency space in general could see an insane price for each Chainlink in the future because of this fact, as the value of the network increases dramatically due to the sheer number of integrations. Chainlink currently has hundreds of cryptocurrency partners, and banks have begun to integrate its technology to regulate their stablecoins. Combine that with the trust being created where their new retail investors can put their money into Chainlink from the stock market, and the market cap of Chainlink starts to look incredibly low when you consider the amount of money that will be flowing into cryptocurrency in the future. The sheer amount of utility and adoption that Chainlink will be seeing in the future is the reason that we're so bullish on it. For it to reach over $1,000, it would need to 30 or 40x from its current price of around $30. If that was the case, then Chainlink's market cap would need to reach around $500 billion from its current valuation. Whilst this may seem high at this point in the bull run, it's important to remember that Bitcoin will most likely be going to $3 to $5 trillion market cap later this year, and Ethereum with a market cap of well over $1 trillion. If Chainlink is going to be a top 10 cryptocurrency, it seems likely that it will have a market cap of at least $1 to $200 billion in this bull run, but during the parabolic climax of the market, Chainlink could easily pump to over $1 trillion if it captures a market share that was similar to 2017. If that's the case, then our previous prediction of Chainlink's price of $2,000 does not seem out of the question this year. In the long term, it seems inevitable that Chainlink will perform extremely well due to its sheer amount of utility and adoption through other projects, especially considering how massive the DeFi space can grow in the future. So what are your thoughts on Chainlink? Do you like the project, and what is your price prediction for 2021 and beyond? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we'd be interested to hear your ideas about the price action of Chainlink in the future. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.